Well, when I first came here, from the beginning, and I first came here, I didn't know very many people very well.
Sophomore year, a group of youth group kids went to a nursing home and we went to the Alzheimer's unit.
I started volunteering at Highland's food pantry last year in my junior year, and I would go every Thursday, and the person who I worked with most closely was Jen Rogers.
And a specific individual named Ethan Lewis, who I know really well in my church huddle group. He really helped me feel part of the group.
It was kind of freaky because all the doors were locking behind us, and the workers had told us, you know, if anything happens, just kind of go along with it, like it'll be okay. So we were kind of nervous, and so we were going through the hall, and we get to a room where they had brought all of the members of the home.
I remember one day, like in particular, we were back in the back of the food pantry, and we're like sorting flour into bags, and it's, you know, not exciting stuff, but she starts talking to me about the work she's doing about payday loans and how she's trying to like introduce regulation on payday lending in Abilene because she felt like it hurts impoverished people and that it's unfair and unjust.
So one day we went to a Rangers game, and I was a little stressed out at first because Dallas is a really big city, and there's a lot of people there. But Ethan helped me get through it, and and when I got my food from the Rangers game, he helped me to make sure I got back there and went back to the seat.
There was a lady who was kind of alone, and she was in the corner, and she couldn't really communicate very well, and so none of us really wanted to go over there because we didn't know how it would turn out if we tried to talk to her. So we all just kind of stayed with our friends and with the people we already started talking to.
Then this guy walks in. It was a slow day, so that's why we were back there, but this guy walks into shop and she recognizes him immediately, and she goes, oh, I don't remember his name, I am not Jen, but she got up and she knew who he was, and she immediately walked out and starts helping him.
But Tammy Rector actually went over there, and she held her hand and she knelt down by her wheelchair, and it seemed like the lady hadn't really had much really contact or human affection because Tammy was just like holding her hand and rubbing her arm, and the lady was crying, and it was really moving because I saw Jesus in that, because Jesus goes to the people who no one else really wants to go to or are afraid to go to, but Tammy really didn't care about any boundaries or borders that were there, and she just went right for it and probably blessed that lady in a really deep way.
And on that night, I'd seen her doing the work of Jesus like throughout the time I'd been there, but on that particular night, like this contrast of, you know, fighting a system of injustice and, you know, working on a grand scale to try and improve people's lives, but then individually, like working with the person in front of you and trying to get to know and help the person in front of you, like where they are and who they are. I don't know, yeah, that really struck me.